before you said, okay, so it's in reality, it's what come first, the chicken or the egg? Does the religion come first, or does human nature come first? Because human nature is hedonistic. Human nature in its raw and ungoverned form is totally destructive. So humans, you say it requires willpower and desire to elevate is an individual task that is voluntary. That means that you have to go against the grain. You have to go into an uncomfortable direction. Humans do not like things that are uncomfortable. They like to follow the path of least resistance. So the majority of humans are going to follow the path of least resistance, which is a hedonistic, destructive nature. So religion comes in to control the human who will not control himself, right? Mm-hmm. So do you control the masses? Do the good suffer with the bad? Yes. So for the good who can become self-aware, they can elevate themselves out of that voluntarily. But for everybody else, they need to be controlled by external force, such as religion. So religion is only brainwashing people to have some form of self-control, because the moment that they don't feel like they need to fear a God, that's when all hell gonna break loose, because they don't have accountability. So there is a reason and a necessity for religion. But because we in the new age where people are abandoning religion, you cannot allow humans with their hedonistic, destructive nature to run free. So now what you need to change control mechanisms. Now we're controlling people with algorithms and AI. Okay, because humans need to be controlled. The majority of humans do not need to be free. They don't. Mm-hmm. Right? So, when we talk about religion, we got to understand that we can't speak on it in a way where it's so-called keeping humans at their lower nature. No, it's governing humans at their lower nature, because it's steak for men, milk for babes. When you talk about meat and feeding people steak, babies can't chew on steak. And what is the steak? No. Universal law and universal principle, esoteric principles, science, quantum physics. The human is too infantile to chew on this type of steak. So religion was created to chop down and homogenize the steak and turn it into some form of milk to feed it to infantile humans. So religion is a mixture of astrological wisdom, absolutely, occult wisdom, right? Mm-hmm. Mixed in with understanding human nature and homogenizing this to feed it to people through fables and parables, because they asses are too childish to understand. And now you got to get them a God to fear, because they don't understand how to search within. So you need to operate where the human operates, which is survival. And in survival, humans are governed and dictated through fear. This is the reason why they created a God, to instill fear into hedonistic, reckless human beings. So it's not necessarily a brainwash to keep people vibrating at a low level. It's a mechanism to control humans who refuse to rise above their lower nature.